Haha, rocking it now.
It's an honor to serve under you, Commander. Steady as she goes. Holding course, Commander. Something's playing havoc with these sensors. I'm on it.
Well, glad to see the crew is actually doing something useful. Greetings everyone, Adventures Infinity here, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Starcraft 2, Wings of Liberty. Now, we just got done with all the Protoss missions, I believe, and now it's time to actually get back to our outlaw ways.
We've received reports of a new Dominion salvage operation on Tarsonis. They're running a large number of supply trains with minimal security. If we intercept the trains and liberate their contents before they can be shipped off-world, we could make a serious profit.
Alright then, attack the Dominion and get some resources while we're at it. And we get one of my favorite units, even though it's not really that practical. The Diamondback. I really wish it was in the multiplayer. Hey guys, let's go.
Never thought we'd be back to this graveyard again. What have we got, Matt?
The Dominion's restored power to the old rail network. They're using the trains to move salvage to a central processing station. Our informants say the Dominion's found something unusually valuable, and they're transporting it to the processing station today. It's on one of these trains, but unfortunately they're all scan shielded, so we can't tell which one. We'll have to hit as many as we can and hope we get lucky.
Hope we get lucky? That ain't the usual Matt Horner plan.
You got a better one, sir. I'm all ears.
It's all good, Matt. You sold me. Well, let's go rob ourselves some trains. Old Tychus is gonna love this one.
Great, it's a great train hijacking, except in like 2500 or whatever year this game is in. But yeah, the Great Train Robbery, yep. So we're gonna have to intercept a few trains, and the Diamondbacks will actually be able to keep up with the trains, although there are other strategies of dealing with this. Alright, let's get going. Aha, the automated refinery is so awesome. Okay, first let's actually run out right immediately. Because right to begin with, there are actually some resource pickups, and we want to run up here. And make me a refinery, and then go back to work.
Sir, it turns out there are a few Confederate vehicles in the hills the Dominion haven't salvaged yet.
Diamondbacks. Man, I didn't think they made it past prototyping. Their rail guns will be great for stopping those trains. No pun intended. I'll upload their schematics to our factory network.
There may be other vehicles around that we can commandeer. We should keep our eyes open.
Yeah, so you can run around the map and reactivate old Diamondbacks. Where the pilot comes from, I have no idea. We don't want to go to the left just yet. Let's just run up this way. Take that. Okay, make more units back at home. Let's make some more Diamondbacks while we're at it back at base. Okay. Now, I do want to get back to base here soon, because I'm not quite sure I remember when this first attack comes. Oh, we also want to go in here and grab this Diamondback. There's like 6 across the map. Oh yeah, that's right, we're going to actually attack a train first. Okay.
A train is approaching through a tunnel in the northwest.
What needs killing?
Alrighty.
What's the plan?
So the goal is going to be to
How devious?
obviously run and catch these trains. What I do want to do is I do want to make a bunker so we can kind of cover the base. But for this first train, we don't really have to worry about much. And automated refineries, we don't have to worry about actually having SCVs man those things. In a way, it's kind of their own way of getting a double SCV production. It's just you essentially make 3 or 4 SCVs when you build one of these things. But yeah, the train's a bit unwieldy for, say, the Marines to keep up with. But the tanks can move and shoot. Jump and shoot, jump and shoot. And I do want to be at the front of this train, at least some units, when we kill the thing. Aha! Because we get resources. Nice.
Excellent work, sir. We can utilize the train's scrap payload to build more units. We obviously won't find many natural mineral fields here, so we should make the most of what we can salvage from the trains.
Why obviously?
Excellent.
Strange.
On the move.
Okay, now I'm going to load up that bunker a little bit. And even more with those guys. Gonna keep making Marines and Diamondbacks.
Mind.
We're gonna
Of course.
mix in some
I like it.
Mineral field completed.
mix in some tanks here later, but not a priority right now.
A train is coming through the western tunnel.
Check it out, Jimmy. Dominion started sending escorts to protect the trains.
Waiting.
The nerds. But yeah, one of the some of the research that we have in this particular map is actually
What's
defiler skeletons lying around. So we want to make sure we grab those.
at the ready?
While we're out here,
Victory is ours.
let's go ahead and make our way up this way.
On the move.
Make sure we're constantly making more Diamondbacks. And we're actually going to attack up here,
Victory is ours.
because we have another tank we can pick up.
Go on.
Might as well do this.
Devious.
Train's not going anywhere. Oh, wait.
What's the plan?
Okay.
Go on. Needs killing.
Now let's actually get back to our job here. Now, you might want to kind of like run away and past the enemies.
I'm waiting.
Woo!
Commander, I'm picking up increased comm traffic from the Dominion. Sounds like they're planning to attack our base. Better be ready.
What would give you that idea? We're only wrecking their day. Okay, we want to stay on the lower side of the train up here. Cool.
Excellent. Of course.
Alright, and now we can call down dudes just in time to counteract these guys. We do need to get some supply depots down. And we're good. Alright, so I made another...
A train is exiting the southern tunnel.
Alright, so I made another base up there.
Move.
But the primary impetus for that being... we do want more resources, and it's pretty easy to grab and maintain that
Go on.
stranglehold up there.
Of course.
Now, we're going to have tanks. Oh, don't want to get or keep guys in view of the Marauders. It's going to be mainly a game of making sure that you clear out the
Mineral field
opposition and then follow the trains down. Ooh, hey, more Defiler Bones. We do need to find one more Diamondback. I believe I recall where that one is. Yeah, it's up here.
The Dominion are constructing a series of bunkers to protect the tracks. Be careful.
Alright, we're going to transfer a few SCVs over, but overall we're not that concerned.
What?
And don't hesitate to just keep running the Diamondbacks around. They're going to be shooting regardless.
Looks like we found all the Confederate Diamondbacks, sir. This should really help out against the trains.
And let's make a few more bunker or supply depots to make it inconvenient to be over there. And let's make another bunker over here, because we are going to get attacked there if we stay. Marine, go grab me those minerals and then come back. Cool. Now, I'm going to be mixing in some Goliaths, because having just Diamondbacks would be ill-advised.
A train is coming through the western tunnel.
Okay.
SCVs are under attack.
Oh, darn it.
What's on your mind?
Let's take care of this nonsense. And then quickly turn back around. Because we can just run down here. Oh, that was annoying, but oh well.
Get me out of here.
Hey, hey, hey.
On the move.
Yeah, get rid of these bunkers. Oh. That was a Raven up there with a Seeker missile. If you get the opportunity, it's worth running the unit that Seeker missile is targeting away from the main group. Okay. make a couple more Goliaths, and then we're probably going to go back to Diamondback production. There we go. Let's have Marines jump up there and then rally over this way, so they kind of split themselves up. I'm going to make a second barracks. Let's open up the way a little bit. Ah, dang it. Why'd you guys decide to take that route around? Oh, oh, oh. Haha! Dodged it. Okay, this time with less fail. This time with feeling. Okay. We don't want to go too close to the enemy base there.
Mineral field depleted.
Okay.
A train is approaching through a tunnel in the northwest.
Okay. I'm going to take these tanks and kind of have them... Actually, what would be cool is if they come up to the upper range there and siege up. Not really any honest particular reason for that, but just because it's a moment of opportunity.
Field depleted.
I do like that we have vision of the train at all times. Hey, I'm supposed to be the only one with special units. Alright, I am making a few more tanks. It's basically going to be a mix of tanks, Goliaths, and siege tanks. And because I got the Zerg upgrade where all the mech units regenerate, it isn't super necessary to have SCVs all the time. But let's have a group of 8 sitting, let's say about here-ish, to help prepare everybody.
Sir, I'm detecting Dominion kill teams patrolling the tracks with large groups of marauders. I'll mark their location with a red warning symbol. Still, you should try to avoid them.
Alright, let's actually just murder them. If they're really so dangerous. Alright, get the Marines out front so that they're targeting the Marines. And make it so the Marauders don't actually get their bonus damage.
A train is coming through the western tunnel.
Haha!
The Dominion are boosting their train speed somehow. You'll need to use Diamondbacks to catch them.
Sounds good to me, Swan. Gonna make a couple more Diamondbacks, a couple more Goliaths. What's my balance? Actually, let's just go all Diamondbacks. They have Hellions escorting this one. Alright, Diamondbacks follow the thing. Yeah, in this case, the Diamondbacks are the only things that could really keep up with this guy. Oh man. No, 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 no! Are you serious? No! Shoot. Alright, well... messed up that one. Let's, restart from about a minute earlier. Oops.
Sir, I'm detecting Dominion kill teams.
Let's actually
patrolling
be
the
down here.
tracks with large groups of marauders. I'll mark their location with a red warning symbol. Still, you should try to avoid them.
What?
Alright, let's do the same thing. Siege up, put the Marines out front. Haha!
A train is coming through the western tunnel.
The Dominion are boosting their train speed somehow. You'll need to use Diamondbacks to catch them.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I am not flawless. Oh well.
Go on.
Mineral
It is
field
actually pretty
depleted.
simple to kill these Marauder kill squads. Let's actually step everybody away from the train. Now we have a grand total of 5 Diamondbacks to catch this guy. There we go.
What needs killing? What needs killing?
Now let's
At the ready.
let's bring everybody up to
What's going on?
be in the repair circle. I want to keep at least a dozen Diamondbacks or so. Each line down here is 8. Yeah, you guys can go by for now. Actually, screw that.
My pleasure.
Run up over here, because I think they just go around in a giant circle. That's almost the entire reason I have Marines. Anti-air too, but it's almost entirely because I want something to mop up or soak up the damage for the tanks and Diamondbacks. Alright, well, we lost SCVs, but we're not mining with them anyway.
What needs killing?
And thinking about it,
A train is approaching through a tunnel in the northwest.
don't I have that upgrade? Yes, I do.
What's going on? Huh?
Where I can have multiple SCVs building something at the same time. Alright, get up here. I should be much more prepared.
Depleted.
Actually, I'm not going to put the tanks in siege mode for this because the splash damage isn't going to be that great here, and they do more damage in their pom-pom mode. Alright, chase it down, guys.
What needs killing?
I love the Diamondbacks.
Of course.
Drive by.
Victory is ours.
Okay.
The plan.
Now I got a couple armories. I'm going to set that to hotkey too and get some upgrades going, maybe.
Depleted.
We're pretty much almost done with this mission anyway.
What's on your mind?
Next train should be the last one. Kind of goes to show how easy this mission can be. One fluke, but I think I could be forgiven for that one.
What?
Let's have a majority of these SCVs come down and actually patrol down here. We don't need to mine anymore. And essentially just waiting for
Not enough minerals.
the waiting for the last train.
Additional.
Is there even enough minerals over here? Not really.
A train is coming through the western tunnel.
Looks like the Dominion ran out of whatever they were juicing the trains with. They're putting out bigger escorts, though. We better watch ourselves.
Alright, let's have 3 of the tanks go.
Mineral field depleted.
Few left side, few right side.
At the ready. What needs killing?
There we go.
Go on.
Let's have the Goliaths in front to take out air units, because I think,
Plan.
yeah, they have Ravens in the front. Get the one guy away with the Seeker target on him. Cool. Aha! Boom. We've done it.
Sir, we're detecting electrical activity in the wreckage.
Now let's see what they were so fired up to get their hands on.
Altitude 23-46 online. System recording. New Gettysburg Defense Initiative. Submit access codes.
Well, I'll be. Veteran Adjutant. What intel's so important they'd go and dig her up to recover it?
Alright. Got the Great Train Robbery for finishing the mission. Bully the Bullies for killing the Marauder kill teams. And Silver Streak without letting any trains pass by. You have like a limit of 2 that can pass by before you fail. Alright, and that just about does it. A really simple and quick mission this time around. Good for the pacing.
Sir, that adjutant we recovered is down in the lab. She's all powered up.
Talk to me, you old piece of junk. What do you know?
User identified. Raynor, James. Ex-Marshal, Marsara Colony. Joined Sons of Korhal Terrorist Group. Status, criminal.
Enough about me, darling. What else you got locked up in that synthetic head of yours?
User status, criminal. Access denied.
Playing hard to get, huh? We'll see about that.
I was expecting something else. I wonder why it took you 21 minutes to get down here. Were you trying to, I guess, whack the thing to get it to work like an old TV?
Robbing a train again get you feeling nostalgic?
Damn straight. We must have hit the Shell Express a dozen times back in the day. Ah, that keeper never got old.
Almost got us killed when they smartened up and started using outriders to chase us.
Never was a man of them could keep up with you on a vulture, Jimmy. Just added to the fun. How the hell you got a job as marshal after all that? I'll never know.
So, Jim Raynor hasn't had the shiniest past.
Ladies and gentlemen, each night I bring you the news in the most fair and balanced manner possible.
Yeah, right.
But tonight I have a commentary. Some have asked me what the difference is between our leader, Emperor Mengsk, and the traitor Jim Raynor. They point out that Mengsk rebelled against the government of his youth and came to power through the use of violence and subversion. Why is it wrong for Jim Raynor to rebel in similar fashion? There is a difference. When Emperor Mengsk began his revolution, there was no threat hanging over humanity. James Raynor is waging his revolution while we are at war with 2 alien races. James Raynor, have you no conscience? Shouldn't you fall in line, putting your petty complaints aside as we struggle for humanity's very survival against this alien menace?
Everyone's a critic.
And he's grasping at straws, too. Not to mention all those things were true of the first time around as well, fighting both the Protoss and Zerg. Yeah, the whole Kerrigan nonsense, too. Come to think of it, did he just call Mengsk's, complaints petty? Since he's making that, the differential there?
Robbing trains. We'll make a pirate out of you yet, Mr. Raynor.
I don't think he was ever arguing with you, come to think of it. No mercenary diamondbacks, unfortunately, though I would love it. Swan, we made it off with another caper.
Yeah, good old days, robbing trains, yada yada, bang bang, yeah. I'm making diamondbacks.
Well, I'm with you on that one. Let's look at them real quick. Although they are one of my favorite vehicles, their upgrades leave a little bit to be desired, and I'm not going to end up getting them. You can either get them more life or +1 range. Unfortunately, although I'd love to use them, they just never appear really in any other strategies. So, oh well. I'll still use them every now and again, I think, but the upgrades just aren't really worth the money. And then we have the Terran building. By upgrading the, what is ostensibly the main base, you can upgrade all buildings to not get that stupid fire thing that burns them down eventually. And it will actually restore buildings up to half health, if left alone, so that you can kind of stand your ground a bit more, I guess, automatically. Or we can get the orbital command, letting us do the call down mule ability from the bases. Definitely, we're getting that. Plus, you can also scan an area. That is a big, mineral boost to, that's a big income boost mineral-wise, the mules, and makes up for not having that one Protoss upgrade where we make 2 SCVs at once handily. Alright, lab. Let's go to the research console. Aha! Message from the Mobius Foundation. Mr. Raynor, you have obviously reached the limit of what you can learn from the Zerg biosamples. We would be happy to purchase any future samples you find for 100,000 credits per sample. Check this console if you find any further biosamples. The funds will be instantly wired into your account. Dr. Narud. Stereotypical, but you'll hear his voice actor later. You've sold your excess biosamples, and we earned some money. Nice. But yeah, once you get to level 25 on the research, any research that you get past that will actually get you 10,000 credits each. It's pretty nice. Now, for the top tier Zerg, you can either choose the Hive Mind Emulator or the Side Disruptor. The Side Disruptor will slow down Zerg units in a certain radius around it. Pretty nice for turtling up. Hive Mind Emulator, however, will mind control an enemy unit or enemy Zerg unit permanently. So as you see here, he takes control of the Ultralisk and makes a rather fine paste out of all the Zerglings. And he's a great pet afterwards. Now, usually I would go with the Side Disruptor because it's a bit of the better tactical use, but out of these two upgrades, I just don't really end up using either of them, really. So I'm going to get the fun one just in case we can do something fun or funny. And for getting all the research, we get Zerg Xenobiology.
Jim, let me in. What really happened on Tarsonis? Whatever it was, I can see it tearing you up inside.
Tarsonis. That's where it all went down. Mengsk stole a psi emitter from the Confederacy and planted it there. He knew that it'd attract the Zerg, and our revolution began that day. The day Mengsk murdered a whole planet and called it justice.
My God. Billions of innocent people. That's just monstrous. No wonder you hate him so much.
True enough. In an actual mission in StarCraft 1.
Jim.
Now, the other thing is this whole...
Jim, let me in.
Let me in. Is she just every stereotype ever? Or trope, I should say? Oh well. Zerg lore. The sample is trying to escape. I've detected several new acids in the nutrient solution. Over time, they'll crack the tank. I wonder if Commander Raynor can post some Marines down here. No, he'll want to destroy it. I haven't learned everything I can from this thing yet. Breakthrough! I've dosed some tissue with concentrated Sigma radiation, and it slowed growth and movement severely. It would take a lot of work to safely deploy that much radiation on the field, but it might be worth it. Another breakthrough, and this one scares me. I mapped my way through the DNA of some brain tissue, peering back thousands of years, and I isolated a strain from which the Zerg Overmind was derived. Not enough to clone the Overmind, why would you want to? But I could follow this strand to gain insight on how it controlled the Zerg. And thus the two upgrades that we could choose from a bit ago. Though, Stepman, you are mistaken. We are done with that.
802 to the power of 4 at 12. Don't forget the decimal point and the third exponent of the...
Alright, apparently he's still trying to figure something out. Yeah, there we go. Zerg is all done. Now we just need to get the last Protoss upgrade and we're good. Oh, and the Ehan Crystal? If you click on it, in the fullness of time, the cycle shall draw to its end. The Zelnaga, who forged the stars, will transcend their creation. Yet the fallen one shall remain, destined to cover the void and shadow. Before the stars wake from their celestial courses, he shall break the cycle of the gods, devouring all light and hope. It begins with a great hungerer. You get the Ulan prophecy that they derived from Zeratul mind. The preservers derived from Zeratul mind. Alright, and Horner.
I've been looking for an encryption expert so we can access the adjutant we recovered. No luck so far.
Colonel Orlin at Dead Man's Port can crack anything. Haven't been back there in a while. Say, didn't you end up getting married last time we were there?
I told you before. If I knew what the prize was, I never would have joined that card game.
There's just something about a lover's reunion that chokes me up.
Oh, the implications. And the achievement Dead Man's Hand. We'll find out more about that next time. Until then, this is Adventures Infinity signing out. Take it easy.
I'm getting too damn old for this.
What are you talking about? This is great. You just relived nostalgia.